Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
B.A., there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who are occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Now here's Ball. With the drive. It's blocked by Gobert.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Up top, Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Three-pointer. Launches a 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Ball with it. Now guarded by McDaniels.
Okay now, Rook. Who's zealous? Showing he can finish with some power.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him. And he doesn't waste any time at all. Uzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
Pass to Randall. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's McDaniels. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's White. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. White's got 5 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Vucevic. Ball no good. Conley looking for an opening. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by White. And White has got the ball here for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. There's Ball with a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. .146 left to play in the first. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And it's tied up with that one. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly, and he's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Minnesota with the ball. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. So both teams making some changes here. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Randall. Now DiVincenzo. Another miss by Minnesota. Now here's Smith. DeSumo outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For 3, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by White. The Bulls on offense. Jones from outside. Randall pulls down the board. Outside, DiVincenzo. There's 38 seconds left to the first. Good work defensively by White. So it's Chicago now. Pass to Buzelis. Takes the 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. For 3, DiVincenzo. It's deflected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzelis is showing us that he's got great timing.
19 seconds left in the first quarter here. For 3, DiVincenzo. Chicago with a rebound. To the inside. Williams.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Knocks it down from distance. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs. And credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment. Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And, B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Here's Reed. Puts the move on. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. McDaniels from long range.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Buzelis. Just 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. DeSumo outside. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves trail. Clark outside. Fires for 3. Doesn't go for him. Here's DeSumo. To the paint. Outside Jones. Smith in the high post. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. On defense, the Timberwolves. Outside Herter. Launches it. Reed with the rebound. And here's Minnesota now. Trailing by 2. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, B.A., and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
DeSumo on the wing. Baseline try. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Dosunmu's got 5 points in the quarter.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Blocked!
Boy, nice job by Smith. Gets a piece of the ball without committing the foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
White on the wing. The three from Ball. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Edwards. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Chicago with the ball. Right side, White. Drives to the hoop. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Randall. No made baskets yet. It's McDaniels on the wing. Over Giddey. McDaniels, that's good.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Chicago lead. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
McDaniels got room. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. McDaniels to the middle. The kick out to White. From outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. 10 points for him.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Down low. The kick out to Conley. It's hauled in by White. And so here is Chicago. They lead by 4. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Rebound, Minnesota. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Edwards for 3. Got a piece of it.
My goodness, Josh Giddey using every bit of that frame to send that one back.
Right side, White. The 3 ball. McDaniels with the rebound. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Bulls out in front, up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And that one's good from Conley.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
Chicago leading. Ball with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Three-pointer. Buzelis, that one's good.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Pass to Vucevic. Giddey with it. From the arc. Drops in the 3. Giddey's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. For 3, Conley. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Tipped away. Pass to Buzelis. The three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Edwards for three. Ball with the rebound. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Buzelis, guarded by Edwards. White looking it over. Shot clock at 6. From the wing, Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Here's the three. Edwards can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Inside. Here's Vucevic. Second shot opportunity. No good with a layup. Minnesota in the lead. And here's Edwards outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Well, Doris, we've heard Anthony Edwards declare himself as the best player in the league.
Well, B.A., when you got the game to back it up, you don't mind putting yourself out there. And Anthony Edwards has charisma, highly skilled, and he's fearless when it matters most. Look out for the Ant-Man.
Pass to White. They still need this. Jump shot is good. White's got 12 points in the game. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Minnesota with some changes. The Timberwolves trail. For three, DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Minnesota again missing. Outside White. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
For three, DiVincenzo. Smith with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
.51 seconds left in the third. Outside Jones. Nice D from Alexander Walker. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Here's Alexander Walker. Minnesota again missing. Here's Williams. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Bulls. They're up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Timberwolves trail by 3. The three, DiVincenzo. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Here's Williams. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Jones. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Counted from distance.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Chicago leading by 6. There's the triple. Another three for Chicago. And here are the Timberwolves. Here's DiVincenzo. And that one is right through the heart. And so here is Chicago. Herter from long range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Williams. Minot pulls it in.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. Now to Sumu. Here's Williams. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter. For three, DiVincenzo.
We're in Miami for some Heat basketball. This hometown crowd ready to go. We're all set to bring you NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Garland, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Stolen by Mitchell. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. Here's Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Outside, Hero. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Front of mind tonight, Jared Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jared is an incredible rim protector, and when he's on the floor, they'll avoid driving the paint. So Jared Allen looming large down low, guys.
Thank you, David. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Here's Adebayo.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Nobody near Allen. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Hero. And he dunks it down.
A flashy play by Hero off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's good from long range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. And that one, good.
This is where Wiggins can be really effective. His mid-range game can really do some damage.
The drive by Mitchell. Mobley wide open. Off target with his three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, Hero. 5 points in the game. Count it.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Here's Mitchell. And he drives in. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now Hero following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Wiggins. Clock at 6. Fades back. Rebounded by Allen.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Yep, it counts. Mitchell's got 7 points.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Now, here's Burks. He has yet to score. Robinson misses. Mitchell looking it over. Diving in. And it's Miami with the rebound. With the rebound. Here's Mitchell. Wiggins with the block. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers on top, up 5. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 5. Here's Larson. Outside Hero. Unloads. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Hits the jumper in space. Mobley's got the lead up to 7 now for Cleveland.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
It's a pick by Love. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
There's Green with the 3. Pass to Hunter. Now here's Mobley. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Kevin Love. Outside Robinson. Launches it. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. 6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Off with the layup. Here's Garland. Here's Jerome. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Jerome's got his first 2 points.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now, Hero. After the miss from Kyle Anderson, Hero can't get that one to fall.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Bruce. Anderson with the block. Jerome, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Back to Anderson. And the layup's good off the glass.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. A drive by Garland. And there's the drive. Pass to Hunter. Fires the three. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Adebayo. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Screws in the corner. Mitchell outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Wiggins in the post. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Cavaliers on offense. Pass to Thompson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, this is where Thompson wants to do his scoring, close in the paint.
Miami trailing. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell with it. Still scoreless. Here's Ware. Pass to Burks. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Shoots over Strus. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Outside, Hero. And he drops it in from the low post. Hero's got 9.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Hero. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 10.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
It's stolen by Adebayo. To the middle. Here's Burks. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. It's stolen by Adebayo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And a wide open look for Hero. Misses the 3. Cavaliers leading. Mitchell wide open. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
And yes, it's good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
To the paint. Here's Bruce.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's very significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
There's Garland. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
Yeah, he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Now, here's Garland. Here's Mobley. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. It's a 1-point game. For the lead. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, come on. Those are the looks you can't mess up. From this close inside, you got to get the job done.
And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Pass to Robinson. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. 40 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Pass to Okoro. Tries it from 19. Mobley right side. Another shot. He lays it in. Mobley's got 10 points.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Now, here's Mitchell. Still yet to score. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson misses. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Cavaliers on top. Up by 4. Live from Miami. You're watching 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Here's Garland. Inside. Cleveland moving it around. Strus. It's rebounded by Jovic. The Heat trailed by 4. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Jovic has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Heat. Pass to Wade. Back to Garland. To the inside. Stolen by Hero. To take the lead. The Cavaliers pull it in.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Hunter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Both good from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Left side, Hero. Floats one up. And another field goal in his total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. He told his guys to max it out on the three. If those shots aren't coming, then we need to move on. There are other looks for us out there. We want some diversity in those shot attempts, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Left side, Hero. He's over Garland. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Cleveland leading by 3. Down low. Bucket is good.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Allen. Here's Hunter. Driving inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen. And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Pass to Jerome. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 6. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, Miami with the triple.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. There's Garland. That one goes. Count it. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
To the inside. The shot. And Adebayo with the lay-in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Looks it out to Garland. Screen by Allen. The wide open look here for Garland. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
Burks can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 5. The drive by Mitchell. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. And here's Miami. Master Burks. Back to Hero. .59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 4 on the shot clock. with the drive.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's lane. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Mitchell outside. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Garland. Here's Allen. Miami grabs the miss.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
There's Hero with a three. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Allen. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Mobley is screened. Back to Allen. Three-pointer on the way. Frames it from downtown.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And the Heat call time here. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Now Hero. This one for three. That shot misses. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about wraps it up.